Well, hello everybody. Rod Shelley here after a behind-the-scenes absence of a little while. Again, I'm trying to keep these under 10 minutes if possible, no more than 10 to 15 minutes, so get right into stuff. Some of the things going on. Obviously, last Friday I had my second surgery in a couple of months for my gallbladder. Got that all taken care of, and I'm healing up nicely. Took a couple of days, but the surgery was a week ago Friday. Today is Sunday. It took a couple of days. I had the surgery Friday. I was in the hospital. They kept me overnight. Came home Saturday. And Saturday and Sunday, of course, I took it pretty easy. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Monday and Tuesday, I did have to take some pain pills. They said not to let it get too bad before I took them, so I didn't. By Wednesday, I didn't have to take them at all, and as of now, as I said, today's Sunday, pain is pretty much gone. Things are getting pretty much back to normal, and it's back to work tomorrow. So those weeks of vacation go really fast, but another couple of months I won't have to worry about that. Last Monday, Joe and I both had appointments with Dr. Moyes, our eye doctor, and as suspected, cataract surgery is in the near future. My right eye and Joe's right eye will be done the 1st of August. It's scheduled for then, so I'll have to take a day that and the next day off work for our follow-ups. Poor Joe has to have both eyes done. Her left eye also has a cataract, so that'll happen about the middle of August. So, the fun just never stops. And let's see what else is going on. Somehow, some way or another, somebody managed to get into my credit card number and tried to treat themselves to a nice vacation at my expense, but fortunately my bank and the credit card company are awesome about catching stuff like that, so they caught it, shut down my credit card, and I've got a new account number now, and the replacement cards should be here this week, so that's good. And let's see, I'm going to need that because the day before yesterday, Thursday, Friday, something like that, my hot water heater decided that now would be a really, really good time to shoot craps. So now I've got that to deal with, so I'll have to get that as soon as I get a new credit card and get the hot water heater replaced. Stupid thing, the pilot light just won't stay lit. I can go in and light it and it'll fire up and give us a tank of hot water, and then as soon as the main gas flame goes out, the pilot light goes out with it. So, but it's from what I've read about hot water tanks, they tend to last anywhere from 6 to 10 years, and we've been here for 14, so it's probably time. So there's another expense. My tree out back that I think I mentioned in the last couple episodes, got a tree company, Jones Tree Company, which they did my next door neighbor over to the west and my next door neighbor over to the east. Did some work for both of them, and both of my neighbors highly recommend them. So they're going to come out sometime. The guy said 2 to 3 weeks, and that was about a week and a half ago, I think. So still got probably a week or two to wait on getting this tree taken out. I guess they were pretty backed up by the storm, that last storm that knocked our power out. Speaking of storms, you saw the lightning at the beginning of this. We had a pretty rowdy storm last night. Amazingly, we didn't lose power. It flickered a couple of times, and I was like, oh crap, here we go again. I've got those two battery backup units you saw me replacing in the little time lapse. Or not replacing, but installing. So I was glad to have those, but of course now that I've got them, the power didn't go out, which is fine. As of 11 o'clock today, I saw on Channel 5's website, as of 11 o'clock today, there was still like 64,000 people without power, so we feel fortunate this time. So, let's see what else is going on. I mentioned the battery backups. I got two of them. I've got my big velocity computer over here attached to one, and then I've got my main computer and my main poser computer attached to the other one. And supposedly I should get about 14 or so minutes on each one, so that gives me plenty of time to shut down properly. But, and of course these laptops have their own internal batteries, so, so they're good. So, anyway, and of course, I need to get going again. My motivation's kind of been down there with everything that's been going on, but I'm starting to get enthused again. I need to get the next page in the TNA story going, and I've got a couple of side stories, working on one kind of with Mike, Fay Mike, and I've got a couple fun little things on the side there, so that's going on. And what else? That's about it for this update. Like I said, I go back to work tomorrow, which I'm not looking terribly forward to, but another couple months, that'll be a non-issue. And it's kind of funny. I'm really, really looking forward to that, because I'll be able to do some stuff that previously I wasn't able to do, just didn't have the time with trying to do a full-time job and all this other stuff. But I'm looking forward to it. In one line of thought, it's kind of like, oh, that's a part of my life that's over. But on a much bigger line of thought, that's going to be full of opportunities and fun, and not having to deal with a job 8 hours a day. Who knows what else I can accomplish, and I intend to accomplish some things. But I've been going back and looking through some old tutorials that I've forgot that I had. I stumbled onto one for Poser. I'm sitting here, my thoughts are just kind of going like this, as usual. Anyway, I stumbled onto a bunch of tutorials that I got some time ago about for Poser from Fugazi 68 and Iron Man 13. Some good stuff in there, and I'm going to be trying some of that out. So it's, I've been using Poser since 2009, and every time I get into it, it's like Photoshop. Every time I get into it, I discover new stuff, new techniques. Combining that with Photoshop, of course, is wonderful. And of course, now I've got Dad's Studio on this, and we'll probably be putting it on one of the other computers here at some point. Now that we're into Genesis 8, and I'm still mainly using V4 stuff, but hey, there's a lot of life left in Victoria 4 and in that particular realm. I will get into Genesis 8 eventually, but right now I haven't leapt into it hook, line, and sinker yet. But like I said, eventually I will, because it seems like everything new coming out is for Genesis 8. But and there are still some people, and thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, bless you, all the vendors who still create stuff for V4. You guys rock. You know, the rest of you rock too, but you know, the ones that haven't forgotten about V4 and stuff like that, way to go, guys. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up. This has probably gone a little bit long again, but that's about all that's going on. That all the news that's fit to not videotape. Nobody uses tape anymore. Anyway, I'm just rambling on. I'm going to cut it off here. So thanks everybody for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.